Yeah! Well, I got to tell you, there's a bunch of people that we could have brought up to talk about the Platinum Club, but the thing I like about the people we picked is it's the first and second generation, both Platinum Club BMW drivers. And I'd like you to help me welcome to the stage Glen Polcyn, Presidential and Star Platinum, his son Grady Polcyn. Picture. I thought that was so cute to have you guys both up there, and you got to be proud.
Absolutely.
Well, tell me when your son, because you were, are you still in school or were you going to school?
No, I actually just graduated in April.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the group?
Hi everybody, Grady Polcyn. How are we doing? Chandler just got married. Wonderful wife. She supports me in the Vemma business, and it's a dream to be able to build this thing with your family. You know.
And for the people that don't know you and Becky?
My name's Glen Polcyn. My wife Becky's out there. Daughter Paris.
Before, full-time in the business or part-time?
Part-time in the business. My wife and I, we have a financial services business. I'm a certified financial planner.
Wow. So you know about tax benefits, small business, and all that kind of stuff?
I might have that down.
One question I want to ask, we launched a new app here, and a bunch of people raised their hands. They're going to buy an iPhone. Is that tax deduction now?
Absolutely. If you're using it for your business.
How about the iPad?
Even better yet.
Seriously?
Use it for your business.
So President Obama is going to pay for part of your iPad and your iPhone because I came out with an app. Is this a great country or what? Kind of off the Platinum Club while we got you up here. You're tax experts. Can you guys come up here a little bit? Every time I walk towards you, you walk back. I don't know if I should punch you down. If I'm sitting here contemplating on starting a Vemma business, from a tax benefit standpoint, can you give me like a 2-minute list of reasons why I should join?
Absolutely. Everybody, ask people, say, are you happy with the amount of taxes you paid last year? What do you think people are going to respond? No. And so he said,
great opening question. What is it again?
Were you happy with the amount of taxes you paid this last year? And they're going to say, no. Would you like me to show you a way how to reduce it? Because I can show you a way where you can save on the average $500 a month in taxes.
Wait a minute. $500 a month? If my auto ship is only a couple $100, you can save me more than I'm actually spending on a product?
Absolutely.
Well, who would tell you no?
I'm not going to say the word. Some people do. They just have to say no.
All right. What else would you tell them?
Don't read my book.
Go buy his book.
It's all in there.
This is just a teaser. The books are available on Amazon. All right, guys. You guys are sitting here, and two different generations, obviously. How old are you, Grady?
28.
28? All right, talking to people your age, when they see you pull up in a brand new BMW, all pimped out with the Vemma brand and your name plaque on the dashboard, what is the reaction from your friends?
I mean, it's pretty remarkable. I mean, last year I was driving a little white Chevy SUV, and this year I'm driving a silver BMW paid for by you. It's a pretty amazing experience. And I didn't even have to ask my wife's permission, which is even better. I learned about that for last. And it's not that, what is the saying?
Did you have your wife's permission?
No. Better to do and ask for forgiveness. That doesn't work anymore now that I'm married. So, the best thing, I mean, they say that success is the best revenge. And there is nothing sweeter and revenge-wise than pulling up to your friends' houses and it's a brand new silver BMW. And to the ones that told you no back when you were getting your business started. It is the sweetest feeling. So, there's nothing greater than that. There's nothing greater for me personally than watching the 5 who have committed this year to getting their own silver BMWs. I mean, it's one thing to help someone make money, but it's another thing to help someone earn a trophy that only fits in their garage.
I love it. That's a big trophy. Glenn, you were telling me a clever story about somebody talking about you in your new car.
Right. Well, we've had a couple of really good experiences. First, our goal in Sedona this next year is to have 5 people driving silver BMWs, because we're in a small town, people are pretty cool with these cars coming about. But when we first got it, we had the cable guy come over, and he gets out and he says, cool car, and then he says, Vemma, what's that? And I said, it didn't work on the TV, and I'll tell you about it. An hour later, he's buying 2 cases of Verb in my office. But the better story is we're driving from Sedona to the convention the other day, and we stopped in Kingman, and we're gassing up, and this gal comes up to me and says, congratulations. I said, thank you. I said, are you and Vemma? She said, no. I said, no, and she said, I got out of it. And I said, well, I been talking to her, and when I'm done gassing up, she says, can I have your card? I said, yeah, but I want to use for yours first, because I wasn't about to let this one go. But the story gets better. Last night, we're standing in line in Dr. Oz photos. I signed her up. I'm standing in line. But the story got even better today. I'm texting her and sending her pictures. I got her coming to the convention tomorrow and Sunday.
From your generation and from your generation, what advice would you give the folks out there listening that are not yet driving either a new BMW, or you can have a Mercedes too, because the European people wanted the Mercedes, and I said, if we're going to do it for Europe, we've got to do it for everybody. And you get a choice of colors. You can have white, silver, or black. So, I'm sorry.
No, just a couple of things in regards to that, but also things that I've learned from my father. Is working with my father, working with my whole family, my wife Chantal, my sister Paris, my mother Becky. It's a wonderful experience, and I've noticed as you age, people are either growing together or they're growing apart. And in our family, we've grown really tightly together. We travel, we party, we go to concerts, we build Vemma, and it's a wonderful experience. And rolling that into working with my father, he's been my mentor and my tormentor throughout building my business. And, he holds very high expectations, and so I've been, but through that I've been, and to every parent out there, and every child, and most of the parents, do this for your kids. Instill a mandatory amount of personal development in them, because since as young as I can remember driving in cars, or any time we'd have free time doing something, it'd be listening to personal development. I grew up with Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy. I grew up reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, The Greatest Salesman in the World, The Secret of the Millionaire Mind. Wonderful, wonderful books that they help you think in a different way. We're not made to go work in an office. We're made to be our own person. And from that, we did book reports, and ours, like your dad paid you $10 a book. I think with inflation, my dad, they actually paid us $10 a chapter. So it's a little comparison I made about $10 a chapter. But we did book reports, and it was thorough. But from there, he's always taught me things like, ask. It's important to ask. If you don't ask, then you have no chance at getting someone to say yes to you. But if you do ask, you're now creating yourself a 50-50 chance. So if you don't ask, the answer is always no. And he teaches me things like IPAs, income-producing activities. If you're not prospecting, you're not calling referrals, enrolling someone, or doing a home event, you're wasting time. It's fluff. It's all fluff. So doing IPAs, income-producing activities, and building your business, as Tom says, versus managing your business. And then the best point that he taught me in building this business and things that I can instill to all young people is to work on the phone. I've been so effective in my business, and the way we started and kicked it off is doing 3-way calls. The importance of the third-party credibility, bringing in a credible source to talk to your prospect, is unparalleled. So if you can use that third-party credibility through the phone, and then talk to someone, explain to them the business, invite them to a home event, or convert them into an enrollee, that's the best way to do it. It's the fastest way to do it. Whether you're sending out emails or however you get leads, it doesn't matter. But all that is going to end up talking to someone on the phone or inviting them to a home event. So that's what I'm doing.
How proud are you? I want my kid to grow up like this kid.
Is that 3-way calls are so important. We've been talking about them recently on Messages of the Month. And if you're saying, well, I don't know how to do a 3-way call, start calling upline and find somebody that's effective on the phone and ask them to do 3-way calls with you. Because, like Grady said, everything ends up on the phone. But you asked me about the benefit of the Platinum Club. That's kind of where I was going to. And as far as I'm concerned, first, I love the frenzy bonus, but the Platinum bonus is one of the most generous bonuses.
Hold on a second. How many people love the frenzy bonus?
Woo!
We've extended it through the end of June right now, guys. So,
incentive bonuses over my career. And traditional companies, you have to give production this year to get your bonus, and you have to give brand new production next year to get your bonus. The generosity of the platinum bonus is this. You qualify platinum, you give yourself a $5,200 a year raise. And why I love it so much, we focus on the momentum bonus and then work into the platinum bonus, and once somebody's qualified platinum, they have to stay there to continue to get the bonus. And that's what's so cool about this bonus. You maintain that, and you keep on getting your $5,200 raise. But now people will stay qualified platinum and work towards the next levels.
Could you imagine if you went into your boss on Monday and said, I'd like a $5,200 a month raise, or month raise. You see how my head works? $5,200 a year raise. I mean, what would the reaction be? Yeah, you could give yourself your own raise with the platinum.
And you can give yourself a $6,000 a year raise saving taxes.
There you go. Hey, brother. Appreciate it. Give him a hand, folks.